Happy Vlogmas! I thought it'd be fun to do 12 days of Christmas leading up to obviously Christmas and just filming little fun things throughout the day. So first one's gonna be spend a day with me. It is Sunday, November I think 30th. Tomorrow's December 1st, I do know that. And we're just kind of prepping for the week. I'm going to make some soup today, hopefully kind of a sweet potato pie, except for I'm using puff pastry, and may go for a walk. It snowed here in Canada, so I'm very happy, but there's also weather statement out that it might get worse, so it might be too windy for a walk, but we'll see. Okay, welcome to my kitchen. So I'm making soup like I said. I want to show you my cutest crock pot. I thrifted it for like $5. So adorable. So I'm making, if you've heard, marry me chicken soup, but I was gonna make it vegetarian. I was at my parents' house decorating for Christmas and they just finished eating like a whole chicken, so they gave me the carcass, which I have in the fridge. It's got a little bit of red because I roasted the chicken with beets. So they're like, take it, make some broth. And if you don't know, my TikTok handle is veggie girly but eats chicken, so I am 90% vegetarian. I don't eat any other meat products besides chicken, and I will eat vegan chicken, but I also like normal chicken. Very weird, I know. So we're gonna pop it in the crock pot and let it sit all day, make some nice chicken broth. So while that's in the crock pot, I thought I would do some like prep work for the soup. I have celery and carrots and matchstick carrots in my freezer, and I was gonna put some in the broth so it tastes good. It's not like a full celery stalk. Got it from my parents again because lucky them, they did some fortification spray, so they didn't need the food, so it's just like the innards. I think I'll like just clean it and put like the little ends in there, flavor the broth, and then I'm gonna put matchstick carrots in the broth because I like chunkier carrots in the soup. I just have these in my freezer, so I want to use them. So these ones I'm gonna throw into the broth because they're nice and leafy. We got our celery and carrot. Now I gotta go get some onions so that we have our base of our soup done. And then essentially it will be done because it will just be this cooked down. And then you want to add in tomato paste, some dried tomatoes, your broth, and some noodles. And then at the end, a little bit of cheese like Parmesan, or I prefer Romano, which is pretty similar to Parmesan, but I just like the way it tastes. The outside onion skins don't look that bad. Like this is a little flimsy. These ones are good. Add them into your broth for extra flavor if you don't like want to eat them, because obviously they're like sometimes not like the nicest to eat. And honestly, same for the onion top. You can just add it back into your soup broth. She's all done. I wish we had more carrots, but I only had one, so when I go to make the soup, I might just add the mashed type carrots into it, just so it's a little bit more like 3 parts even, but we got this good. Last ingredient to prep would be the sun-dried tomatoes. I have these left over from like 2 weeks ago, and then this new jar, and yes, we're gonna use them all because more the better in my opinion. I'm just gonna slice them up like into bite-sized pieces, just because they're full ones, and then they'll be ready to go in the soup. Oh, I think I actually cut this jar fully the last time I used it, because these are tiny pieces, because I forgot I prepped it for my boyfriend that was making dinner, so that's nice. We'll just have one more to do. Okay, these are all done. There's so many, but it'll be so freaking good in the soup. So you just wanna, my hands are really slippery, put it back in the jar and back in the fridge, or I guess technically it's in the cupboard, but in the fridge now, just to keep it good. And when you cook your like onions, carrots, and celery, you wanna cook it in a little bit of the sun-dried tomato oil. Okay, so right now we are going to make sweet potato pie. I'm using that term very loosely because I'm not using pie shells. I'm using puff pastry just because I don't like frozen pie shells and I don't want to make pie crust. So we have puff pastry. So first off, you need to roast them for about 45 minutes in the oven and then take them out, skin them, and whip them up. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so we have our mashed sweet potato. I did whip it, but not really whip it. I just thought it was a lot easier than me physically mashing it. We're gonna add all the ingredients together. It technically doesn't need to be whipped or anything, just mixed into a bowl. This is 2 sweet potatoes, and then I actually have leftover pumpkin. I have this frozen in my freezer. I just microwaved it. It was thawing, but my place is pretty cold. So we're gonna add a little bit of pumpkin. I would say there's not much in here, maybe just over 1/4 cup, maybe 1/3 cup pumpkin that I'm just gonna add into it because I don't want to waste it. This all done. Well, should be all done anyways. I'm going to do the pastry. I just got puff pastry, no name brand. So I'm gonna do it in muffin tins because that's how the inspo video did it. And I'm gonna roll it out, cut it. I have 2 of them, so I might double layer the puff to make it like extra thick. We'll kind of see how we're vibing it. So there's 2 sheets of them. I'm thinking of layering them and cutting it into 4s. The recipe is technically supposed to make 9 if you use 4 sweet potatoes, but I halved it, so I think it should be okay. potatoes are done. They look good. It's funny because they look the exact same way as I went into the oven, but I did check them and the bottoms are lightly golden and I don't want to overcook it. I think they would look prettier if they had marshmallows on top. However, vegan marshmallows are hard to come by, and I don't really eat normal marshmallows because they have gelatin in them, except for maybe once a year when I go camping and have like one marshmallow. But I think it will still be good. Presentation wise, do I like it? No, I generally like my things looking pretty, but I hope it will taste good. I'll do a taste test later tonight with maybe Josh. I'm gonna let them cool for a bit. I did end up double layering them because I wanted to use up all the puff pastry. I'll take one out and I'll show you. This one for sure is golden. That's hot. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. See, it's like nice, lightly golden. It's like a little cupcake, but oh, it's so hot on my fingers. So I should let them cool down for a bit, and then we'll come back and try them and come back and make the soup later. But yeah. Okay, looks so good. We're gonna do a little taste test. That looks delicious. Pretty good. Cheers.
That's what I've been craving.
Very similar to a pumpkin pie. Also the fact that it literally has pumpkin in it. But I like that it's double lined, so it's like pastry heavy as well.
10 out of 10.
Delicious. I just came into the kitchen and the broth smells so amazing. It's been going since 10:30, 11 a.m. It's 2:30 now. It smells good. It's still got a few more hours. I did put it on high though because I want to make sure I get the most flavor out of it since I'm just doing like a one-day crock pot. I didn't think about doing it yesterday, to be honest. Literally smells so good. You can just see bubbling, cooking. We have these in here. I don't think they're ready yet because they're not that soft, but we will be blending them up later. So we finished double straining it, and you see all the stuff at the end that collects it, so then it should hopefully be nice and smooth. I'm gonna go in and add tons of seasonings. So for seasonings, we're gonna do a little bit of chili flakes, not too many because my boyfriend and I do not like things super spicy. Throw that in there. We also want to add Italian seasoning and basil into there, and parsley as well. I don't really measure. I kind of measure with my heart, to be honest. Sometimes I'll follow specific recipes, but I usually don't. And you just want to like put it in all now. Also, I'm going to be cooking my noodles in the broth. Not everybody does this. A lot of people add it in after, but I am lazy and I think it makes the noodles taste good when it's all cooked down together. Oh, I haven't tried the broth yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick just to see if I want to add in more chicken bouillon. I usually do because I do like a chicken flavor, and I just feel like when you boil it, I don't know, the bouillon just adds more zhuzh to it. Wow. Actually has a pretty strong chicken flavor, but I might just do a little bit of bouillon in there with the noodles. I got these little guys. They're little shells, which I think is so fun. I've never gotten them for soup before. I just always use literally whatever I have in the house, but this time I needed to buy some, so I got it. I'm gonna do about half a cup. Now everything is in there all mixed in. We want to let this like cook for a good while to get the flavors together and obviously to cook your noodles. Okay, the noodles are done cooking, so now we want to go in and add all of our sun-dried tomatoes as well as the cashew cream. Everything is all mixed in. We're gonna do a little taste test of the broth to see if we like the flavor, want to add anything. I don't add salt in it till the very end. Just because like it can already be salty with like the whole chicken, the bouillon having some salt in it, so we'll see how this is. Oh my god, Wow. That is very flavorful. That was really good. I don't think I'm gonna add anything to it. Just gonna get myself a nice big bowl.